Hello and welcome to another exciting Blender tutorial. Today we're going to be continuing the Dump Run short film. Let's jump into it. Okay, so today we're going to just do a little bit more work on the short film. Hope you're excited. It's been a few weeks since we touched it, so let's just get caught up. We've got this dramatic moment where he jumps forward, gets caught by the robot, drops down, looks back. All right, so let's refine these cameras a little bit and get this section working. So he's going to turn, look back. Let's fix this camera. I'm going to grab it there, and I'm going to switch over to my graph editor with Control Tab, and I'm going to go to my Z location. And with these keyframes selected, I'm going to grab Y and just move that curve up, just so we can see a little bit better. It's kind of nice seeing all these guys. Maybe I want to do a little pan down or something, a little boom down. That could be cool. Let's try that. I'll start with it up. Grab X. I'll bring it to this place here, and I think I'll make it linear. Grab X, and I'll just grab these guys and interpolation linear, and then as the shot progresses, I'm gonna boom it down like so. And I think I'll start off looking at him a little bit more. So I'm gonna grab my X rotation, and I will grab the first one and I'll just bring it down a little bit. So, and then when we get to, let's see, how do I want to do this? Kind of want to get there a bit sooner, I think. Just scaling it up to kind of ease that stop. Still not quite fast enough. We're still dropping. I don't know if that's working. I think maybe I should bring it to a stop when we start this dramatic boom up. So let's grab the Z location, insert a keyframe there. I will delete that keyframe, and I'll select both of these, right click, interpolation, Bezier, grab this one, scale 0. So now it starts linear and then it's gonna slow out. Maybe we should be pushing forward as well along the X. Let's grab the X location for this, and I'll just grab this over here, grab this over here, and make these guys linear as well, and then grab Y. We're going to go down. I'll find a spot where I can see him, and I'll just go something like this. Is that going to work? That's kind of cool. It's a nice dramatic. We should slow down though on this. So let's see. I'll go a little bit more forward and insert a keyframe. Delete that one. Do the same thing. Right click, interpolation, Bezier. Grab this one, scale 0. And let's try and line it up with where the pan. So the pan finishes, but we need to go a bit further now. And let's see, the X, it's the X location, isn't it? All right, so let's get that exact keyframe. So I'll hit down on my arrow keypad when that one's visible. And then I'll grab this one over here, and then I'm going to scale it up a bit too. So it sort of mimics. There, you see how that kind of feels nicer because they're all resolving together. Now I do want to be careful about the way this lands. I think this is a bit too far. So I'm going to come back because I don't want to be right up on that arm, although it will be in a different spot because I'm hoping like the arms will be moving and stuff. But let's grab the X rotation on this one and we'll bring it up. Just frame it a little bit better. All right, let's see how that cuts. So he drops, turns. That's nice. I like that. That's good. I feel like we're on this too long. Like we could probably cut a bit sooner. Drop. Like there's that dead beat where he's just kind of standing there. I feel like his turn should be a little bit later as well. like we should start turning as soon as the pan happens. Let's grab him. Where is he at? I'm going to go into pose. Oh, I don't have. Let me go up to preferences and key map, and I'm going to select tab for pie menu. There we go. And tab, pose mode, bingo. Select all, control tab, go back over to the dope sheet. Now let's have a look at when does that turn happen here. All right, so I'm just going to grab these keyframes and just, oops, did get them all. Trade rig action. I'm going to turn off only grab selected, and I'll grab here, and I'll just move him over a little bit. That's a nice handover. I feel like that's good. I feel like he's looking long enough at the dumpster. Cool. So back up to that, and then bam, let's cut into his reaction. So, and he starts to run. So how are we going to play this? Let's think about that. Looks up. I feel like we need to have like a bigger moment here with him, like where we push in and then he starts to go. Let's see, how could we play this? We go up. Yeah, maybe we'll just cut in a bit sooner. Gotta be careful. My frame range is, let me just make sure, is my playback set to, yeah, it's probably, I need to sync to audio. It's going to throw off my timing. I got to be careful about watching for that. It all feels a bit fast now, doesn't it? I might need to slow down things. Let's see how it feels from the beginning. Oh, that's all right. I feel like that close-up needs to last a little longer. This is nice and punchy. I think it's good. All right, let's do another big push in here on him. So for this shot, sort of like a handoff, like a repetition of what we just had. So I'll grab this camera. So it looks like we are using it. Are we using it? No. Droid rejected, and it's camera 1000. Oh, back here. So this is the same camera as that. So we should probably make a new camera. So I'll Shift D. We'll start with it, and I'll go ahead and label these as well. I'll give that one 1100. This is look to escape. And okay, so we're going to look to escape, and then this one, I'll give it 1200, and I'll call this makes choice. So I will bind the camera to this moment, and I'm going to delete clear keyframes, all the keyframes from this one. And I think what I'll do is I'll lock my camera view, make sure I'm set up. I'm going to come right back. I'm going to come back like this. And it'd be cool to maybe like come at him from up high, you know, like we're coming from the angle of the door that's up there. Something like this. And then he's going to go like that. And then we're going to push in on him. Let's do a nice straight push in. So I'll switch this to local, and I'll just push in like this. Bingo, and rotate X. Rotate up like that. very fast, way too fast, but that's all right. Let's go to the graph editor. Open up the stuff for the camera. Let's go first to the X. Maybe we should just do it from like here or something. Let's set keyframes, delete this, grab that, bring it over. Okay, and this should be linear as well, so I'll just grab all my channels, box select, scale, X0. Here we go. Let's start with the camera pointed at him, so X rotation, grab that, grab Y, bring it down. Yeah, I feel like we need to make a little more of a moment of this. We should get to him, beat, and then he jumps. Also don't like that feel of like the way the camera is doing this. I mean, it's keeping it locked on him, but I kind of want it to be more of a straight. Let me try again. I'll make sure he's really centered. There we go. I'll delete these keyframes and I'll come to about here and I'll push it again. And instead of tilting up, I'll just go up on the Y. We'll see what that looks like. It's a bit more direct. Am I belaboring this? Do we really need to see him make a choice? Look up. I mean, I had this nice idea where I was going to like completely go around him, but so it was like all going to be one shot. Yeah, in the storyboard, it was more about him making a decision. It was less about looking at the exit. But I really like that. All right, let's get rid of this and let's try a different angle. Let's try doing something a little bit different with this camera. Let's try, really framing him and the crusher. It should be a close-up. All right, let's get right in on him. What's our lens on this? 85. Let's go to a 50. Let's push right in. Center him up. Switch to global, push it forward. Like this. See what these keyframes look like. I think the X location should be pretty good. Yeah, that works. What if we're pulling back? All right, let's try and give him just like one more beat. One more beat. Let's pose mode, select all, and let's have a look. So where is he doing his thing? So one of these is going to be, oh no, it's all right. I don't have to worry about his location because he's set with a constraint, right? Yeah, that's still going to function. Okay, cool. It's kind of nice, like getting him right up to the door. He is kind of flying forward, isn't he? Right there. I think that's from the, what is it? The influence of the belt. I'm supposed to drag that back. Just need to adjust his keyframed position, I guess. It's the only problem with constraints and stuff like this. It's really tough to move things around sometimes. But that's all right. So let me Shift S cursor to selected. It'll put it right there. And then I'll get out of pose mode. And so just make sure the cursor is on the origin of the actual rig itself. Let's just have a look at where we got the keyframes. So we've got a keyframe right there. And then he just jumps forward too much. So Shift S, selection to cursor. And then we can set keyframes for that. So now he should kind of behave a bit better. Yeah, still a bit of a fast jump. So let's take these keyframes and scale them out a bit. Yeah. Bring that up. Okay, I feel like he needs to look down, you know, like he's making the choice. So let's grab his rig, pose mode, grab the look controller, and I'll go back a little bit. I'll just move it a touch just to set a key, and then I'll come forward. So he like looks dead ahead. We'll animate something with his eye, kind of. So, we could try the like look left, look right thing. Let's just see what that looks like. Just duplicate his look a little bit, and then go to here and then duplicate that. So it's like he looks, holds, looks, holds. Back the other way. Yeah. So it's going to come down. It's a bit too quick. So I'll just bring that down, bring that over. Just spacing out these little look moments. I feel like he doesn't need this like gradual look up. So I might delete that one and grab this just to create some more space for these moments. That's too slow. No. Looks up, left, right, jumps. If I got rid of these holds, so just like what if this one was actually looking behind himself? Like that. What if he did it here instead? Let's get rid of these two. That's kind of nice. Makes more sense, you know, to be reacting to that thing. Might take this and adjust it just a little bit. Make him go lower. Cool, now let's look at the camera. So we're gonna come over here and he's kind of falling out of frame a little bit here. So I'm gonna bring it up a touch. And we might be good to have a little boom down as well. So let's go into the graph editor, go to the Z location. Just scale that down and grab Y so that he's like, sort of like drifting down, maybe through the whole shot. I'm going to cut on his jump, I think. Let's do X rotation. Go back to the beginning here. Center it up on him. And looks pretty good. He jumps. Let's lift up with him. Delay it just a little bit. It's a bit too... Oops. I need to grab that one. Might be too disorienting. Cool. And on this jump, let's cut. So Shift D to duplicate, jump into the new camera, Control B to bind camera to marker, delete keyframes, delete, delete, and delete. And let's grab this camera. Change our lens size. Let's go maybe 14 again. Go super wide, action cam, moment. Try and get this in frame and him in frame. Let's see what this looks like. Way too fast. Let's move it further up the treadmill. Yeah, cool. This is where he's going to run and start doing the super cool action. He's going to jump. I like this. I feel like it's got a good feel now, this whole section. That bit might be a little too fast. I think we might need to slow that down some. Yeah, I think so. Let's do that. Let's slow this bit down. I think the rest of this stuff feels good. This all has good pacing. Yeah, I feel like from here. Yeah, from this shot. All right, cool. So we're gonna do a trick. What I'm gonna do is I found the frame that I want, and I want to slow down everything, not everything, because I want to get it up to, well, let's reverse. Frame 791 is where we want to start from. And we want to slow down all of this until this camera. So 931. Okay. So 931. So this is fine. We're just going to keep this the same, but we'll move it down some. So I'm going to turn off only show selected, and I make sure show hidden is turned on. And I'm just going to zoom in a bit. And first thing we'll do is we'll move all these guys. So I need to like set keyframes for everything that's moving at this moment. Because, you know, like if I turn this on, let's just have a look. The camera that we're looking at, see how there's keyframes before this. So I just have to be careful about that. And what else? These seem to be okay. So it's just this camera. What about Android Leap? Yes, the one before it has got some keyframes after. So I just have to be careful about that as well, because I don't want to mess these up. So I'll need these three cameras, and I'm going to need our hero droid, and I'm going to need, what else? The belt control, and I think that's it. That should be everything. So I want to set a keyframe for everything for all of these things that I've just selected. So I'm going to hit F3 and type bake. And I'm going to go bake all and bake. Oh, that's a fluid modifier. Okay, F3. Bake action. And I just want to bake this frame right here. So actually I want to do it the one before. So I'm going to bake 931 and 932. So these two frames. Only selected bones. I'm going to turn that off. I'll do visual keyframe. I'm not going to clear constraints. Clear parents. Actually, I'm not sure how this is going to behave. I'll keep that turned off. Don't want to do anything. I'm going to overwrite the current bake animation to current action instead of creating a new one. Yeah. So I want to overwrite current action because I want to like insert it into what's already going on. And I'm not going to clean. And I'm going to do pose and objects. Frame step 1. Okay, so that should be everything. So with those things selected, I'll click OK. Actually, should we save first? We should save first. Save as. plus. There we go. All right, let's try that one more time. So bake action, and we're going to go 930 to 931. That's actually, I had the wrong frames, didn't I? Only selected modes turned off, overwrite current action, and pose. Okay. All right, so that's just created a keyframe now for all those things that I had selected. Now what I can do is with all these guys picked, right, I'm going to right click on them and I'm going to go handle type free, and that will turn them into a free handle, which basically means that if I pull them apart, it's not going to like change the curve. It'll just sort of keep it as is. Now what I can do is I can come down here. I can B to box select these cameras right here. These are all the cameras that happen after this section. I'm going to untick only show selected. I'm going to grab all the keyframes right up to this point, and I'm going to make sure I don't have that keyframe selected. Now with all these set, I'm going to go to marker and sync markers, and this is going to keep these cameras in sync with these keyframes. So now what I can do is I can grab this out and just create some space. I can go like way out to here, and it's going to move all these markers, and you'll notice nothing happens really. There's a little bit of motion on the thing, but all of this, all right, so it doesn't look right. There's some crazy rotations going. I think maybe we needed visual keying. Let's find out. I'll put this back. Yeah, that's still messed him up. All right, let's go back. Let's undo this. Undo. Okay, now let's try that again. So I've got them selected, droid rig, conveyor belt. Yep. F3, bake action, 930, tab 931, visual keying, pose and object, go. All right, so that doesn't work either. So it just must mean that it doesn't do the rotations correctly. That's annoying. All right, let's try it again. 930, 931, visual keying turned off. Don't want to clean anything. Don't want to, I don't want to overwrite. And yep, so we'll do that again. Is it the free keyframes? Nope. So he's still doing that weird rotation. All right. So let's go ahead and set these to free. And we'll just solve it. We'll just have a look at what's going on with his curves. I'm going to select all these. Select that. Deselect that. Make sure sync markers is on. And then grab and move them out. All right. Let's figure out what's happening to him. It's going to be on his droid rig control, and he's rotating forward. So let's see, where is he? Is it in his actual rig? Let's have a look. What's actually rotating? Can't quite tell. Looks like for the rig, it's going to be the, let me switch to the local. So it's the X rotation. Is that what's happening? Yes. Okay. So it looks like these two, for some reason, got flipped. But that's all right. We can actually just delete those keyframes. That should fix it, because we don't need him rotating. Yeah, this all looks the same, right? Turns, push in, up, turn, run. Yeah, perfect. Right, so that worked. So now what we need to do is slow down everything from, where was it? It's after this shot, wasn't it? No, it was here. So from 791. So we needed the same thing. So I'll turn this on, just have a look at which cameras this might affect. So this one looks like it's all right. It's already keyframed where it needs to be. Droid lens is going to be fine. Droid smash we need. Smasher, pickup, and all right, so it looks like it's just this camera, my droid, and the belt control. These should be the things. Oh yeah, and we also need the hero arm. Which arm is it? It's this one. Okay. So shift select that guy. Okay. I should have everything. let's do the same thing. So this is 791. So F3, bake action, 790 and 791. Only selected bones, visual key and clear coordinates, override action, pose, done. All right, now let's see if anything got messed up on rotation. So just him again, looks like. So we'll just find him over here, pose mode, select his base. Oh yeah, we also need to remember to set those frames to free. So find that. So it's just one keyframe that got broken. Let's delete that. I'm not sure why that's happening with the rotation. All right, untick. Only show selected. Set handle type to free. All right, so now we're safe. I will make sure I deselect those cameras, because if I keep them selected and move keyframes over here, it'll keep those cameras in sync. So it's not in sync with the keys that are near them. It's sort of just keep in sync with whatever cameras you've got selected and whatever keys you get selected. So that's sort of what happens. So we're going to want these cameras, and that's it. So it's just those three, and we want these keys, and we want this key. Bingo. All right, now I'm going to scale just to slow all this down a little bit. So just pull this out. Go to 960 maybe first. See how it spread those cameras out evenly? So now these shots will still work. I felt better. See how it feels in context. Let's go back to the beginning. That's a really good way to pick it. It'll also help us see if anything else got broken from doing that, but I don't think so. Should be pretty safe. Yeah. Pretty good. I don't think it needs to be any slower. Maybe it's still a little too fast, but just this bit. Maybe I'll just slow down from here. So I'll just grab these guys. Just slow this down a little bit more. I think that works. Yeah. Okay, cool. Now I can put these guys back. So we go to this frame. So 983 is where we want all this. So deselect camera, select the new ones, select all these, make sure there's nothing else hiding. Just zoom in a bit, and then G to grab, and just gonna bring it right there. Does it feel a little too slow now? I feel like it is a little too slow. Maybe not. Maybe it's good to have like the first run. It's a lot to take in visually. It's probably just because his legs are lagging. It makes it feel slow. It probably does need to be a bit slower. That's good. That's good. All right. There was one other thing I thought. It was this close up. I feel like it's too quick. Which one? That one. I feel like I want a little more time on this. So I'm going to turn on only show selected. Have a look at the cameras that are nearby. That one we're definitely going to need. Adjust that one, I think. Okay, so that camera, droid. What else is going to be animated along this key? I think just the belt control. I'll also grab the camera that we're looking through. Anything else? I don't think so. Okay. So I will I'm going to drag out the end of this. So that means I just need to go F. Oops, not 3. I hate it when I do this. How do you get out of this mode? This is the view layer mode. Oh man, I don't know how to turn this off. That's so annoying. Why did I do that? All right. Shift A, Shift A. Is that going to turn everything on? Is there a way to just like right click, visibility, show all inside? All right, there we go. That should do it. Now we can open all this stuff back up, find these guys again. It's so annoying. I hate that mode. Pick up, and droid, and belt control. Okay, F3 this time. Get the button right. So I'm going to go for 694 to 695 and pose. Boom. We'll need to fix him again. Pose mode. Over here. X rotation. Delete the crazy. Back over to here. And now what I want to do is just move everything. So I'm going to grab all of these cameras and untick only show selected. I'm going to Alt-A to deselect everything first just to be safe. And we're just going to come all the way over to here, grab this. And now I could just grab it out. A few more frames. We'll need to fix the camera because it probably stopped. Oh, it still goes. That's good. Maybe a little bit more. Might try, I'll turn this to my image editor, just something so it doesn't use memory. And I'll turn this one to image editor as well. This will just speed up the viewport, so my playback will be a bit better, a bit closer to real time. Let me fix those keyframes on the camera. Is that what bumps? Yeah. So let's see, camera, which one is it? It's this one. Let's have a look. X location, cool. So I might just grab Y, bring this one up. Just so it's same angle. And then belt control as well. Where is belt control? Because that'd be the other thing that's being affected by this. Now I have to be careful here because it looks like we've only got one keyframe for belt control. There should be one here and one here. Not sure whether, oh, it's right. It's because this one is the one that was dragged out. So if I come over here, right click, insert a keyframe. I can grab that new keyframe and bring it up to here. Right, it feels like there's a little bump in the speed there. So I'll just need to grab both of these and full stop to zoom in. Yep, I can see that angle difference there. Making it steeper makes it a little easier sometimes. All right, how does that feel? He falls down, crash, looks up. Conveyor belts rolling. It's tough with these timing things. Probably got it a little too long. Now that other close-up feels too short. Yeah, right about here is where it should cut. I think 7:05. So I think I'll grab it all back to here. I'm just making sure I haven't messed things up. These cuts look like they did before. Just curious why there's no keyframes. Oh yeah, no, those line up. Yep. Sometimes I forget to deselect these cameras and I've got, sync on. It can cause problems. All right, so I like this position. So I'm going to grab BeltCon and I'll just set a keyframe for BeltCon right here. And my camera as well. There we go. And then what I can do is, see, for the camera, I can delete the keyframe that I have here. And for BeltCon, I could do the same thing. Delete that camera, or that keyframe. And now, go back here, deselect, just go ahead and select it all again. And the cameras are all selected. Yes. Great. Let's grab it back to there. That feels too slow now. Sorry guys, this turned into like speed up, slow down session. I mean, I could just speed that animation up, I guess. Doesn't probably need the time. I'll keep it. It's just this other close up now. Falls down. Dun, 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 dun. Could probably hide the rubbish as well on the conveyor belt. That would speed up my viewport. No, I like it. That felt good. I don't know, maybe just like a touch more. Just a bit too quick. I mean, I could just change the cut instead of actually adding more time there. Oh, except, no, it doesn't work. You need to slow things down. Well, that's all right. This was the frame that we, is this the frame that we used to slow things down? I mean, it looks like we've already got a, do we have a whole keyframe with the important bits? Let's check. Droid Smart React, yep. Yeah, we've already got them for those, that's good. Droid Rig, looks like he's all set. Yep. And belt control, also good. Okay, great. We're already in a position to do this. Easy. All right, I'll box select my cameras once again. Turn off only show selected. Alt-A to deselect everything just in case. Zoom in, grab this, grab. Deselect that. All right, I'm just going to do this for a few frames. I could just grab this maybe and bring it to here. It'll just, oops. See how it moved the markers? Because I didn't have, let's undo that. Deselect all those markers, grab that. Bring it to here. See how that feels. I almost feel like a little bit more. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, cool. Save that. Awesome. I'm going to wrap it up. Thanks so much for joining me. Hope you enjoyed that. That was really a good exercise. Really nice to actually show you that whole marker sync thing. I'm going to go ahead and turn this off before I forget. It's good to turn it off. You don't usually you don't want to break things. It's so easy to break everything, but it's also so handy. So it's not, it's not worth avoiding. You should definitely use it. Hopefully you found that really helpful, how to move whole sections around and change pacing when you've got like tons of keyframes. You don't want to break anything, because it is doable and it's actually really powerful. So, well, thanks so much for watching. I hope you really enjoyed this tutorial, and please hit that like button and subscribe to the channel, all that stuff. Go check out the Patreon. Special shout out to everybody who supports the channel on Patreon, and everyone that's a member on YouTube as well that supports that way. Thanks so much for continuing to help me make these. Hope you really enjoy this series. Leave me a comment down below. Tell me stuff. Thanks. Talk to you later. Bye.